Good morning members, Diane here from Sublimation Designs and Techniques. I am doing a little video this morning as promised with my new designs for Grandma's aprons. I had a lot of interest in this last night, so I'm going to go through it the best I can. I hope you can all see. Right, okay, my design. I've printed one out on a large A3 and one out on an A4 so that you can see the clarity and the vibrance of colours are exactly the same. Interest in what paper I use. Now I get you asked this all the time. It's preference. There's not a lot of difference in good quality paper. I use Truepix. I actually think I've got a box here. Truepix Classic by Saw. It's recommended, well actually I think it's made by Sawgrass. If you're going to have a decent printer, have decent paper, decent inks. I can't stress this enough. I get asked all the time. I'm not bothered with people that want to refill and get cheaper ink and prints for their money. I'm a great believer in you get out what you put in, and if you want your customers to be happy, then you should use the best that you can afford, regardless of what other people try and convince you to do. I can't see fairer than that. I've messed with all sorts of printers and inks over the years, and I can't be asked with all the failings, the messy bit when you've got to refill, the ink splatters, the wasted substrates. So I'm on a roll at the moment. Everything I have is in place to produce excellent quality goods to a standard that I haven't had complaints of yet in the past year. I did before. I used to get specks of ink or blue pieces on bits and bobs, so I still stand by that. Anyway, the design itself says, read my own writing, Grandmas like you are precious and few. You are one of a kind and I love you. Now, I've managed to do two last night. I've done nanas and grandmas. I'm going to be doing nonna, mummies, mimmies, nanas and anything else you can think of, because you can guarantee I'll put them all for sale and there'll be one that I haven't got. It seems to be the in thing this year. People can't find lovely gifts for their nanas and grandmas, and they always love a kitchen towel and an apron, and the kitchen towels don't get used. They think they're so lovely they keep them. Supplies. I'll post the link underneath. Subli.co.uk. Now it's a UK company. They import from China, as I believe everyone else does. They've got quite a good range of goods. They've got kitchen towels, they've got aprons, they've got placemats, they've got mugs, they've got t-shirts. It's getting more and more popular. And their rate of postage is really good as well, and there's no minimum order. So aprons, large white apron. Everyone says, can you get them in different colours? Yes, you can. You can get them in red and blue, and they've got a pocket on the front, but to be honest with you, I don't like them. These, they stay white. You can, I've got one that I done last year to try out my own designs, and it washes and washes and washes. They're not vinyl, they're not waterproof, they are 100% cotton fill polyester, and the size of mine are 86 by 60, and they retail at, I think today's price is £2.10 plus VAT each. I think that's right, maybe £2.30. Right, that's that. The kitchen towel, tea towel, again 100% cotton fill polyester. Now this is, I've done a video on pressing these before. They really are nice. They're like the tea towels that you used to get when you was on holiday, the picture print tea towels. So they will do, for anyone with wide format printers, you can do a beautiful full coverage photo of your house, your scene, your kids, whatever you want. But these are really nice. Now I'm going to place my, you don't need to do an A3 print on this. I'm going to place my transfer in the middle like this. Some people do it on the corners, some people do it at the end. I'm going to do it at the middle, at the bottom. And if you want to leave a message, if you want to make these personalised, love from Charlie, Bobby and whoever, just leave yourself a space on the design, drag it into your software and add your sentiment at the bottom. You do not need to have a matching font. You can colour pick the colours out so that they go. It's navy blue, but if you drag this into your software and know how to colour pick, just match it and do your text at the bottom. Grandma, nanny, nonna, mimi, whoever loves a personalised gift from grandchildren. So without further ado, my press is ready. The heat temperature is 185 at the moment. It's heading towards 190. I do all my substrates between 180 and 190. These press for 60 seconds. Again, this is my press from Stalls. Excellent press, excellent pressure, excellent even temperature, no cold spot. Your press might be different, so it's entirely different temperatures and times. You've just got a trial and error. If you get one that you go wrong on, I keep all my old bits and bobs. If I make a boo-boo on a cushion, I pull it apart and keep the bit that hasn't got any print on for testing. If I make a boo-boo on an apron or a tea towel, I do exactly the same. I'm always testing out new designs to make sure the colours are correct, there's no mistakes, and I wouldn't sell anything to you that I wouldn't sell to the public. So all wear myself. So right, here we go. I am going to do the kitchen towel first, which is the small one. We go over to the press. Right, fresh bottom layer of blowout paper. Again, can't stress enough, you have to have a good pile of blowout paper. As you can see, my pile's massive. I have it stacked a foot high on the floor. I buy this from either eBay or the link from the company. The sales paper is on the trade supplies folder on the group. It's called Blank News Ends. This is half. They come twice as big. It works out, I think it's about £13 for about 10 kilo pack. Well worth it. You need a clean piece top every time, not necessarily on the bottom, every couple of prints. And it's called blowout paper for a reason, because if you're pressing and your ink is if your paper shifts, if your transfer shifts when you're lifting it up, the press up, releasing or whatever, you get the gas exchange that changes the ink to vapour, then goes into your fabrics. It blows out and it makes a mess and it can ruin your substrates. Right, without further ado, to get the centre of your tea towel, fold it in 4. Lightly press 2 or 3 seconds, get rid of the moisture. Moisture's not normally a problem in substrates over here. We haven't got a humid country, but if you've got where you store your substrates, they could get slightly damp. You need to do a pre-press because it aids with shrinking as well. The fibres are very loose when you get them. If you do a pre-press on fabrics or anything really, it gets hot, so it shrinks the fibres down, so you get a more accurate press. Lint roller, absolutely everything. You get little blue nasty fibres, little blue things all over, and it's not good. Right, to centre your design, make sure you've got it the right way up, what it is. Fold in half, lightly pinch top and bottom. Line up with your creases, hope you can see. There we go. Line up with your creases. Now this one is not going to have any message on the bottom, so it's just going to be straightforward. You can add whatever you want. Blowout paper, firm pressure, 60 seconds. Again with the aprons, if you want to centre, I don't normally have a problem with these because I line it up with the top of the straps. They've got like a sewn in bar at the top, so you can line it up with the edge of the press. Then you can do it sideways on or the back ways on. Now I'm going to do it sideways on because it's easier to show you what I mean about lining these things up. What I can say about the design, really, it's navy blue. It's got flowers on it. I think I've had loads of inquiries about it on the Etsy site last night. People were going berserk for it. I just can't get things like this, and you can't get them in the shops, that's for certain. Busy day today. My internet is down, so I can't get on with my physical orders. And here we go. Slowly does it. You see it as I see it, folks. That's what I mean about blowout paper. Look at the residue on this piece of paper. If you use that again on something else, that is going to imprint also onto it. So you're going to ruin your substrate. So that is why you need fresh blowout paper every time. Oh wow, look at this. First time pressing for me as well. Now I'm going to press the rest of it to get even and get rid of the press lines. There you go. Right, now onto the tea towel. Right, you don't need a fresh bit for the bottom on this one. Now to line your tea towel up, I'm going to put, mine is 16 to 20 size press from Styles. I can do an A3 sideways as well as upwards. You can do yours whatever you want. If you can't manage A3, do it on A4. You can split that design so easy. Just print it out, shrink it down, or do whatever. To line this up, you can see I've put to the top edge right along the edge of the platen. That way, that thick piece won't be in, as you can see. So, and that is relatively straight. Again, with a design, if you know you're going to have problems, pinch it at the top. That gives you a centre. Now I've done this so that, take it down about an inch and you should be clear. And again, 60 degrees. Right, while that's cooking, we'll go over and look at our results. Really pleased with that. Folding into 3. You usually find with a good A3, an A4 print, you can fold these really nicely into 3. Presentation is everything. So you need to get this packaged just right, and that's why I do it in the centre. What grandma or nana, nonna, ninny, whatever you want to call them, Gigi, some of them do. I'd love to get one of those, but I'm not a grandma, I'm a nanny. Then that's that. Then we have our bags, our clothing bags with holes in to avoid suffocation. eBay. And the great unveiling. Blowout paper. Again, you can't see it until you hold up to your eye, but up to the light, but you can see words. This is lovely. I really like this. I'm going to just quickly press the rest of my apron for presentation reasons. There we go. Back over to there. Press off. And now, apron. Hope you can see. Really, really nice. Now, fold them up. It's up to you whether you want that bit on show. That's exactly how I would do it. Like that. And so that you get part of the design in view. Oh, it's trial and error. Just fold it nicely. Put it in the pack. Amazon or eBay for your plastic presentation packs. I use these for my t-shirts. Aprons, tea towels, baby bibs, baby onesies. Ease the air out of it. And to me that looks very professional. There you go. Hope you enjoy. Any questions, post underneath the video.